Hello, everyone. How are we doing today?
Hello. Oops. Oh, sorry, I have the YouTube in another tab, and I started hearing double. I put pause already.
It happens to me all the time.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
Looks like Shannon came in before she went to bed and said, "Hey, all, I know I won't be here for the stream, but stop by me, friends with the like button." Much love, Shannon. Thank you. And JC said, "Just wanted to pop in and say hi. I hope you all have a wonderful stream and are so productive as you hope to be. Don't forget to stretch, hydrate, and take care of yourselves." Oh, thank you, JC.
Thank you.
So, do you want to introduce yourself?
Well, hello. I'm Andrea, a writer from Chile. So Hi, Sarah. Don't worry. No.
You're fine.
Yes. So I hear it's 7 a.m. for me. I know Alice is earlier for you, right? It's like
yes, it is 5.
5. Awesome.
Right on the money.
Thanks, Kate.
Okay.
And I'm trying to write to work. Well, actually, there's 3 work in progress, but I'm working on 2 at this moment. I realize that I get bored with one project when I cannot progress. Hey, Heather.
Hello.
And so I need the second work in progress so I can go that way when I find a wall in my writing. And yes, that's me.
Heather, we're doing introductions. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh, hello. Yes. Sorry I'm late. So my name's Heather Salter-Purves. I'm a queer fantasy author. And I write about queerness, dark, spooky, twisted fantasy, and post new content at least once a week.
That's great. And as you can see by the banner, I guess, my name is Alice Reeds. I am a author-tuber and booktuber here on YouTube, and I stream Tuesdays through Saturdays at around 7 a.m. Eastern. Now, on my streams, I usually do like 55-minute sprints, but we're not going to do that because this is just the weekend relay. So, what are you guys' thoughts on time? What do y'all like your sprints? How long do you like your sprints to be?
I'm okay with whatever. 30, 40, I don't mind.
Heather, do you have a preference?
I don't really have a preference. I mean, not an hour long, but like not super short.
I wasn't gonna torture you, I promise.
Not 2 hours and a half of sprint, but sprint. I mean, that would hit the like checkbox of just required sprint to be like
a little too much for the opening act today.
Yes, it's Sunday, Alice. Please don't do us to us.
Don't do you that dirty. Okay. I'll try not to. I'm trying to I did not think of like questions and banners beforehand, so I'm like doing it on the fly. I'm sorry.
Don't worry. It's
But
Sunday.
if you do 2 45s, that gets our minimum. Don't stress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see if I can get it right.
The good thing is my stream is next. So I'm thinking all the things that you are doing now. It's like, oh, I have to do this before the stream. Oh, I need to prepare that. I remember the question there.
Oh yeah.
So thank you. This
Learn
is
from my
my
mistakes.
absolutely. Yes. Yes.
45. Time is now 5:08. Maybe I should share my screen so I don't think I'm just sitting here.
Nice.
President.
Good.
Hi, Nina. I'm with my breakfast here, trying not to. Actually, in my table, there's more food than things for writing. So, yeah.
No, but you need to have sustenance and libations to write.
Absolutely.
So
We need
that works.
things. Oh, I like that.
Nina. Hello. Late breakfast. I feel it. That's probably what I'm about to go get is breakfast. Typos. Whoops. Still not used to this keyboard. It's okay. I do not
You
fault
have your
typos
dinner?
because I make them a lot. Alright. We might
So what are
not
you
use
planning
this
on having
break one.
for breakfast?
We need. Sorry, Heather, I didn't hear you.
I was just asking what Nina and Alice were going to have for breakfast.
Oh,
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. All right. I'm about to start the first sprint. It's going to be 45, and maybe I can get my life together while we're doing that. Okay.
Okay.
let's do it.
Sounds good.
All right. So that was the first sprint. How did everybody do?
I sent off an email to my cover designer for my polyamorous vampire novel because I'll be getting my edits back on Friday. Helped the wife put the child to bed and then started listening to my audiobook.
I start putting notes, writing on the Scrivener part of the novel that I have by hand. So I'm cringing with the things that I write. Like, ooh, no, I don't like this. And I start listening also the yesterday lecture of Sanderson on characters. Yeah, I'm in that. And my coffee went cold. And we have daylight here now. So good.
I was editing a video and I got through the video and then I forgot to start adding in like the pictures of the books that I was talking about. So now I have to go back through and do that. So I thought I was done, but alas, I am not.
Oh, that's right. I also added to the vlog for this weekend.
Oh, I didn't vlog at all yesterday. I was going to do one too for the weekend.
Oh, mine's literally just from the spot, so it's not that interesting. I'll grab some photos from the 90th birthday party today. That's it.
I guess I could just, do it today and then just be like, whoops, my bad. I forgot yesterday.
Yeah, sure. Fair.
Or you just go into the live streams you were on and just pull clips and put them in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I had to do for the AuthorTube and BookTube under 1K marathon. I had to do that.
The one that you were the goat for?
Yeah, I had so many streams. Literal depiction of pulling my hair out because I definitely signed up for too many.
But this weekend you also are in a lot of streams, or not? Like 5 or 6?
Yeah, 3 yesterday and 3 today. But I just like to help. So whoever needed me, I was there. Or will be there. And I didn't even notice the comments.
I just got the issue where like the timing that they've selected now doesn't quite work for me as much in Australia. But I'm like, here I'm available. Nope, no one needs me. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, okay.
Yeah. I pretty much just had an X on every single one of those slots. I don't know. And then I volunteered. So, I don't know.
A volunteer's tribute.
I should get that like as a tattoo, like just like right here. I volunteer. As tribute. How did Jacqueline come in? Hello.
Hello, Jackie.
And then Lynn. Hello, Lynn. And I thoughts of a question. And it'll be a positive energy check. Well, it's not really a question. It's like more of a sharing. So share at least one positive thing about yourself. And this is just a positive energy check for the day.
Oh.
Andrea, would you like to start?
I have kept my child alive.
I cannot say that, so.
Good.
She's in bed now. We've done our day.
My child has not woken up yet. But I'm sure it will be chaos.
That's. It's not that I don't recognize positive things in me, but I don't know what to say. You know what? I have a lot of ideas for anything you need. Like, if you need an idea for doing something, I can give you the idea. I'm not able to execute the idea, but I have ideas for everything. For solving your life, for solving your books, for how to fix the Wi-Fi, or how to, what made for lunch. My head is full of ideas, and I really like to share them. That's sometimes negative because people don't want ideas, but my head is full of ideas for everything. I don't know why. Not for solving my issues, of course. It's for others.
Absolutely.
But I'm a kind of creative person in that sense, for everything, for everyday things too. Like I don't know why, but yeah, I think I think that is a good thing. Other than my kids are alive too. The human and the animal are, everyone is alive at this point. So
Yes. Positives.
yeah, positive. And you, Alice?
I think I already covered this. I'm just, I like to help. So I think a positive about me would be just, I'm a good listener and I'm very helpful.
Yes, that's a good thing. I mean, I sometimes there's people that don't want to help, that don't care enough about anything. But yeah, that's certainly a positive. I have I really like to help. Sometimes people said that I'm like a good person, and I hate that. Like, no, I'm not a good person. I say that I'm human the right way. Like, because it's not that I'm do good things, it's the things that a human should do. So yeah, that's my. I'm not a good person. Just human the right way. Like, I can be understand other people's things.
Yeah.
Can I ask you both then? Because it's something I've had to think, because I was a very giving person, but I've pulled back because I noticed that people were taking advantage of my good human or my giving nature. So how do you balance between wanting to be helpful and supportive of some people, communities and people and stuff, without feeling like either you're not being valued or that you are being taken advantage of in that aspect?
Oh, I think that after I'm 46 years old, so at this point I can know when someone is not don't start to like taking advantage of the things, right? At this point, it's like feeling the vibe. Like, people that don't care about you and don't appreciate what you're doing, and also to feel when they don't need what you're. Sometimes being helpful is not actually do something. Sometimes it's just listening. Like that's something that I have to do too. Like, someone shares something and I want to help. Sometimes people don't need help, just need to vent, just need to tell you what they are thinking, what they have inside. So yeah, I at this point I do things for people near me, um, and I kind of know when people don't have the don't have
And not
me
genuine.
in consideration.
Yeah.
For me, I've always been like helpful. I try to be always nice to people and everything. So maybe I do get taken advantage of. I know I used to, and I still do. Like I'm just a nice person by nature. So if that happens, I'm just like, oh well, that sucks. But I'm probably not going to treat them the same way that I did before because I'm not just going to get steamrolled. But I feel like it's like a healthy balance because I always treat people how I would like to be treated. And sometimes that doesn't go in my favor, but majority of the time it does. But I don't know. I don't really look at it like that.
Yeah, no, there's
It's
just
like,
been a few instances. Oh, I used to be like, it's just that I think it's more that I've shifted how I value I know it's very selfish, but I sort of used to be so like giving and caring and wanting all that. And I sort of went, at some point, I have to put my foot down and put myself first, because I found it like I was then suffering because I wasn't not even receiving back, because you don't give with the intention of receiving back, but it's sort of, I was finding that I wasn't able to fill my own cup because I was so busy trying to
fill everybody else's.
for lack of the metaphor, for like water everyone else's cup or water everyone else's garden, that I let mine die off. So I turned around and went, you know what? I'm going to put myself first so I can be a better person and solidify the relationships that bring value to me, but also I know that I'm getting an equal balance from.
Yeah.
Because I too am a very giving person, but I think I just got to that point where I was like, no, like I'm like, you need to at least value me as a human being. And I felt like I wasn't being valued by people. Yeah, I'm sorry to our positivity check, but also you need to be positive and supportive of yourselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like the hardest thing to accept though, because I don't know about anybody else, but I do suffer from like depression. So it like, your automatic mentality is that everybody else matters before you do. Like, that's just my mentality, but I don't want it to be that way. It's just that way. So,
but no,
in order
I'm
for
in
me,
the same boat of like,
yeah, I think that, well, I can, and also I suffer from depression in some point in my life. I think that and at some point in my case, I start thinking in my value depend on how much people need me, others need me. So I put that there. But today, and I think that is also related to even take care of myself is because I have kids, I have children. So I need to take care of myself so I can take care of them. Like when you're in a plane and they tell you need to put your mask first before help others. because you need to take care of you so you can help people that you love and love you back. And also measure a little bit, because, for example, sometimes you do a lot of good things at work, right? For your colleagues, for people that you work every day. And you need to realize when you're doing things for the people or you're doing things for the companies. And sometimes we start doing things for the company, and company because it's not a person, it's a thing, is not going to have you back, usually. Not everyone. Not. So today, for example, I do a lot of things for my colleague, for that person, for the other teacher that needs a hand for for a class, not for the institution, unless they pay me. But yeah, I start especially doing things for people and not for the job, for example. Even I love my job, I really like it. So today I do things for my students or for my colleagues, but not for the institution itself. Like, no, they can manage fixing or paying for doing the thing, right?
Yeah.
Lynn has a comment.
And then commented, good question, Heather. I think I'm more willing to offer help when people aren't asking. Them asking can quickly lead to them taking advantage. I do help when the thought of walking away feels wrong.
Yeah.
And that makes sense, Heather. You can't help anyone if you don't help yourself first. And that is very true. I think, honestly, I think a good balance with that also comes with like experience. And I know people are going to hate to hearing it, but how, just the years that you've been alive, basically, because all that experience lines up. And then from your past experiences what to look out for and what to see, and you become to appreciate yourself more, I feel like, the older you get. And I know that I wasn't like this before I had my daughter, but then now I know that she is my central focus. Like, she is who I put before even myself. So it's like a balance, because now I have to add to like who I need to be helping the most, basically.
Yeah. Yes. We need to be okay for them too. So for the kiddos. It's cold. Sorry.
Lynn said positive thing about me. The ADHD means I can multitask very well as long as I write the different tasks down and prioritize them. But hopping from task to task helps me from being bored at work.
Yeah.
I love it. As you can tell by my Spirit City, I have a bunch of lists, so I get that full-heartedly. Get back to over. All right. So it is 6:14 my time. So you want to do one more 45-minute sprint?
Sure.
Because that'll take us right at 7, and then we can chat a little bit. And then maybe have like a wind down one. I don't know.
Lovely. I'm not fussed. Just got to convince myself to actually pick up something to do.
And this is for after the sprint. It's just share the last line that you either read or written.
Yeah.
And
So
I'll
I'm
go
just
ahead and
trying to
start.
convince myself to open my dragon document.
You got this. I'm about to finish this and then go right on my project. So see y'all on the other side of 45.
Yep. Sounds good. Bye. Alice, we need a timer, darling.
Where'd it go?
Okay.
I just forgot to share it. My bad.
I smashed out 700 words that time in my dragon novella.
That was good.
That's awesome. I'm rereading one of the chapters that I've been writing the past few months. I write by hand, and I understand where I am now. I even forgot things that that I wrote. Like, oh, did I say that? Yeah. So
But do you like what you wrote?
Of course not. I mean, of course I don't like it. Of course I don't like it. But there's a lot of dialogue, so that's hard to nail, especially in the first part. But the story's there. I'm just in this part that is boring for me. I don't like this part of the story. But there's things that need to be said. Thank you, Adrian. Yeah, of course I don't. It's like cringe. It's like, oh, did I really wrote that? And also there's a kind of a violent scene, and that it's bothered me because it is violent and the language used is, yeah, cringe. I don't. But yes, no, it's off. So I know that I'm better at short stories. Like, I actually like when I write short stories. I don't know why. But these long things are hard for me. Yeah. Yes, I sometimes I surprise myself with the things that I wrote. Sometimes in a good way and also in a bad way. But yeah.
I finished editing my video and almost finished a chapter in Hush by Dylan Farrow. So. Adrian said, "Oh, I had advice for that." I don't know.
For me, for what? Ah.
Segment your novel into parts, like let's say 5 parts. Then write each part as a short story.
Yeah, I kind of like your idea, because I think that they are like different stories that I need to put together, and I think that the way to work in that.
Seems like that would work. Who wants to share last lines?
Okay, I'll go first. Relief flooded his system as the echo reached him, carrying the clearly masculine tone once more to him.
That's good. Andrea, do you have a last line that you read?
Wait. Sorry, I have to translate. I don't know what I left. But, oh, okay, this one. Niñita, little girl. Miguel answered, "Don't you think you're too little to be working here?" She said, I have 4 years. Wait, I have 4 more years that when I date you, when you ask me out, and in that moment, you didn't think that I was too young. How old are you now? 34? I'm 32. And I'm not talking about what happened a few years ago. Yeah, that's dialogue that I need to work. Yeah.
That's good.
Adrian?
Yes, Adrian can drop it, and we will read it. The last line that I read was, "What gift?" Question mark. So, anybody else in the chat want to share last lines? Over here. Hi.
Yes, Adrian. What was yours?
Tears fell from Harley's eyes. As she sobbed, her mother was dying before her eyes all over again. It's all right, Harley. A mother births a child. It ends where it begins. Oh my gosh.
That's sad.
It's really
That's
good.
so sad.
The emotion.
Epilogue.
That's the last line of the epilogue.
You
Yes,
certainly did.
Adrian, you did.
That's the idea.
I'm trying to think. Let's see. Do we want to do a teeny tiny cool down sprint before we depart?
Yes, so I can find everything. I can find.
Let's see. Well, I want to do a 25.
Yes.
Awesome.
Little cool down. All right. Let me share my screen again because I know I forgot that last time. Can I see it? Yes. All right. This cool down sprint, just take a break, get up, get some moving, something. All right, gotta stop.
Hydrate.
right, guys, how did we do?
Awesome. I wrote 2 questions for the next stream, and I found the paper that I thought that I lost with
That's good. But you found it, not that you lost it.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I found it, so good.
I did some knitting and listened to an audiobook. Which accounted for 19 pages of the book read.
Awesome.
That's good. I have
And also made my
posted
to-do list.
review.
And also posted, I wrote my to-do list next week. The things I need to get done.
Oh, I do love a good to-do list.
All the list. Oh, yeah.
And I
it's in
asked
there.
in the chat. I asked a question in the chat as well. Do you usually write in multiple projects at once? Just for funsies.
Yes. I currently have about 12 to 13 projects that are open, and whenever I have thoughts, I just go in and I just do the thing. Very big
Are you
multitasker.
planning? Are you
Okay,
planning outlining or writing?
So for me, I put one main project a month, and then that one's the one that I'll go in depth outlining with my 32 chapters that I do. It can be more than that, but it's just like I try to keep it at like 32. And then like I'll do all the outlining for that project for the month, and then but sometimes you just don't feel like working on that main project, so I'll have like backups like my fanfics or poetry or other projects that I'll just like dabble in. And it's just like I'm very much a mood writer, so it's just whatever.
Yeah, I have 2 work in progress that I'm switching between. I have another one that is like saved for later. And then I write poetry or short stories, but those are like I just sit down and write it. So are not open project. I just sit down, write the thing, and that it's done. It's not like projects that stay there like for more than 1 or 2 days. Then I come back and review and rewrite, but they're not like open projects. It's short things. So I just write the thing and that's it. And you, Heather?
I have lots of things on the go, but I'm trying to like whittle it down to sort of my name and my pen name stuff. But just this weekend I went, I can write a 5,000 word short story, or the first draft of it. It ended up being 3,000 words. So like I've got wriggle room to add more to it. And then I've got a dragon anthology. I was like, that sounds fun. I've never been part of one. Let's join that. But sort of after June this year, I actually don't have any publishing deadlines. So I'm then going to just go and look at all my plans that I want. So I'm trying to rein it back in. But with that being said, the other day I didn't want to write on my, witchy demon book that I want to try and traditionally publish. Had no motivation. I tried to do my dragon anthology and that just didn't happen. So I decided that I needed to start like a project that is literally just for shits and giggles. It's going to have no planning, no outline, just fly by the seat of my pants now and see how it is. I am a recovering pantser, so this seems very counterintuitive, but it's like first person, present tense, gender switched, possibly either gender switched or non-binary lesbian Little Red Riding Hood retelling.
Okay. And that's for fun.
And that's just for fun. But I don't need 16 different projects open because then my brain just goes, there's too many to do.
Yeah.
And then I can't, make this a ongoing propelling forwards.
Yeah, I set it in 2 working projects. I was working in one, and sometimes just I kind of face a wall, and I cannot. No, I don't like it, and I start like spiraling into hating everything. So I realized that is a good point to switch to the other project and give a week or two on the other project so I can clean a little bit the head for the first one and then come back. So I don't erase everything every 10,000 words.
Yeah.
I used to be really, like, my mood writing used to be so bad that I would basically not write at all. Like, I'd look at the document that I had and then just not even want to touch it. So I had to prioritize just making it one main one a month. But I could go over to something else if I wanted to. So, like, my brain has that, okay, I don't have to write this today, but it would be nice.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
I think that's why I sort of just let myself go and had the fun project where I'm like, you just need writing. You just need to write something that doesn't have the pressure of being something. Yeah. Where all my other projects currently have deadlines, so they have to be something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt that with the Beltane anthology because I just did that one, and because I had found out about it when she first announced it, so I was like, okay, I got time. And then the middle of February came, and I just like finished the last word, and then I was like, but I still need to have it beta read to make sure I'm
I've got to
writing
get mine beta read. I finished mine this morning. The first draft of it.
Yeah. I got Laura Nettles and Sam. They beta read it for me. Yeah. So I got it turned in. I already submitted it, but it was just stressful for me because I never submitted any. That was my first submission.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. Awesome. I know. That's why I was like stressing about it. And then Laura says, well, I haven't even wrote mine yet. I'm like, oh my God. I could never.
Yeah, but also that's really exciting for you to like tick off that milestone. So we're also all at different levels and stages of our writing journey. So
I think
my Beltane was just my Beltane was just let's just have something fun to switch off the brain from everything else that has other publishing dates. Because it's like I've said I want to do it, but I haven't committed to doing it yet. So if I miss the deadline, I miss the deadline, and then I just have a piece.
Yeah.
But the other things have like hard deadlines that people are relying on me.
Yeah. Ladies, I need to leave you so I can
Yes.
prepare for the next stream.
Yes.
Oh yeah, of course.
So-
I'm sorry.
See you in 15 minutes in the other.
I'm going to
I'll be
bed.
there in a minute.
Good.
But would you like to? Sorry. it's your turn. Would you like to do that?
She doesn't do outros, I don't think. But
Oh,
if
okay.
you want to go ahead.
So my name's Heather Salter-Purves. I'm a queer fantasy author. If you are looking for female new adult mythology reimagining, I have Her Daffodil Queen, which is Hades and Persephone meets Welsh mythology. If Marine Shifters YA is more your jam with spooky undertones, I have Cursed Cove. If you are looking for a polyamorous vampire book, I do have one coming out under my pen name in May called Bound by Blood. So yeah, and you can find me all over the internet. But thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. My name is Alice Reeds. I do AuthorTube and BookTube content here on YouTube, and I stream Tuesdays through Saturdays around 7 a.m. EST, usually. Don't hold me to it. And that is it for us today. And thank you guys.
Bye.
Where's the thingy? There it is. All right, bye.
No other things. Bye-bye. And there you go.